G'day folks, how are you? I'm making this video because I feel I have a lot to say. I feel I have to make a lot of changes in my life because basically I'm not a happy person, and I haven't been really since I was a kid. Although I was around a lot of negative people, a lot of people put me down at school, at home, and in this day and age I'm not a happy person. I'm always down and depressed and everything. And I think you can only go down so far, and you come to a point where, okay, we have to turn around. We simply have to, and there's only one way to go, and that's up. You know, so I believe this is where I'm turning around, and I'm going to become a happy person. And this will happen. It's an important thing. It's important to be happy. Otherwise, you don't function properly. You know, it's no good being down all the time and depressed. You know, I'm sick of it. So I'm going to get back into things that I like doing. I'm a huge rail fan. You know, I love going out train spotting. You know, I haven't been out and done that since before Christmas, so you know, I am missing it, and that will be a start, doing something that I enjoy, and hopefully that will lead to much greener pastures for me personally. I'll come clean and admit that I've spent a lot of time on Facebook, you know, on Farmville and Petville and all those games you see there on Facebook. Basically, they were taking up all my time. Generally, they take me pretty much all day to get through them all, and then some. You know, they keep me up all day and all night, and they're affecting my social life. So I'm going to give that away, and I'm no longer going to be playing those games because I think they're just holding me back. You know, I just sit around here. That's all I do. Sit around on Facebook, and you know, it's no good. So that's how it's going to be for me. You know, I think I can only move forward. You know, I'm sick of being down in the dumps all the time, and you know, I think we all deserve to be happy in life. You know, we all have a purpose in life. Sometimes we need a bit of. Sometimes we've got to look harder to find what our purpose is. You know, and I still haven't found mine, but I'll keep looking. That's the only way to be. It's out there somewhere. You just got to keep looking. You know, I like being nice to people and treating people as I'd like to be treated. I think it's the only way to be. You know, you don't treat people like shit. You speak to them nicely, speak to people with respect, and you know, only way to be. You know, if I meet someone in the street, I'll shake their hand and say g'day. You know, I struggle a bit to converse with people, but I can work at it. You know, I realise it's important to be able to communicate and to be able to talk with people. You know, so that's what's happening in my life. I believe that I can only move forward from here, and you know, I've met a lot of good people here on YouTube. You know, Truth Setting You Free and Take 64 Even I'll press the door and do Mars, and even Solid Rev. We've had our differences and everything, but at the end of the day, like I'd prefer to treat you guys as nice as I can. I went stupid, I went dumb, in some of those videos, but generally I'm not like that. If I saw you in the street, I'd shake your hand and say, hey, I wouldn't hold anything against you, So I like to say that I like making friends here on YouTube, and if I saw you in the street, I'd shake your hand and we'd have a chat anytime, But that's it for me. I'll be in touch. I'll see you next time, eh? Take care. Be good.